What's going on, everybody? It's your boy Al King with Storm Dagger Films, back on at it with a new video. And guys, of course I got my little special guest here, Black Widow. Say hey, Black Widow. Black Widow says hey y'all, and guys, look at that freshly new shed. Black Widow just shed it. She's not fully done shedding, she got a little bit of stuck shed to the nose, but excuse me, but man, colorations on Black Widow is just so bright and popping after a fresh shed. Oh man, it's amazing. But guys, today I gotta talk about, is Dinotopia, dare I say it, better than Jurassic Park? And how epic would it be if it came back in 2024 as like a movie or a new TV show? How will it be? But let me explain why I think Dinotopia could potentially be better than Jurassic Park. Now, let me get something clear. If we're talking about a cinematic experience, nothing really beats Jurassic Park and just the entire Jurassic saga as a whole, really. But I will say this, as a story, Dinotopia is arguably 10 times better when it comes down to a story. But it just depends on the type of person are you. Like, I guess it just really depends on the type of person. You know, are you a person that wants to see, you know, humans and dinosaurs interact like basically like on a social and like economic type of level, which is insane, but that's what Dinotopia pretty much does? Or do you just want to see the classic dinosaur like attacking humans, but also occasionally showing off the beauty of dinosaurs at the same time? And that's what Jurassic Park and just the entire Jurassic saga pretty much goes for. Honestly, I'm a fan of both, but I ain't gonna lie, when it comes down to story, I don't know, Dinotopia might be just a little bit better. If we're talking about story, I just feel like there is so much more you can do with Dinotopia versus Jurassic Park and Jurassic World. Which, don't get me wrong, you can still do great things with those, and there are still many things that, you know, that the book has went over that we haven't that we never got to see in a live action film. In fact, there were certain things in the book that was supposed to happen that never happened in the live action film. So, you know, it's pretty interesting when you look at the Jurassic Park books and then seeing it translate to the films. It's pretty interesting how you see it play out, but they're still pretty good. Now, Dinotopia also started off as a book, then it went on into a mini-series. Well, I'm not even too sure what I call it a mini-series. It felt like it started off as a movie, and then it went into a like mini-series. I think that's how it went. But correct me if I'm wrong in the comments. But I think it started with a movie, then a mini-series, and they also had an animated TV show movie or something like that, I remember, growing up as a kid. But now, special effects and how the Dinotopia film, TV show, mini-series, whatever you want to call it, in terms of how realistic dinosaurs look, listen, it's old. It's like 2002, so, you know, the realism, yeah, it wasn't quite there, but still, it was still very unique in terms of like how the dinosaurs look, how they move. They still use the animatronics in certain parts. So, you know, I'll give them the respect. Even though they didn't have the biggest budget, they still told a great story with Dinotopia. And seeing something like that, if it were to ever come back in 2024, I think it would honestly, it might just demolish Jurassic. Like literally, it might just demolish the entire Jurassic Park universe, everything. Like, I don't know. And what's crazy, you know, the reason why I say it could potentially demolish, you know, Jurassic Park and just the entire Jurassic saga is because, for one, when the Dinotopia miniseries or TV show movie-ish came out back in 2002, y'all want to know who had the rights to it? Disney. Yeah, Disney, ABC, and guess what? You already know Disney owns the crap ton, and ABC is one of those. So, like, with Disney having the rights to that, I'm not sure. Do they still have the rights to, you know, to Dinotopia, you know, as of this date? I'm not too sure on that. But feel free to go do your research on that if you would like. But if they do still have the full-on rights and everything to use the Dinotopia, man, I don't know, man. It's one of those things I wonder, you know, what could Disney do with Dinotopia? But at the same time, I'm a little worried in Disney hands. I just know it's going to be a hit or miss. Disney are either going to nail this or they're going to fail at this badly. But if they nail this, they get this right. If Disney can get Dinotopia right, that's just to say, if they do got the rights, it probably could honestly rival the Jurassic saga, possibly, if not surpass it. I just feel like it got such a bright future. If we're looking at the Dinotopia universe, I just feel like it got such a bright future compared to Jurassic Park and this Jurassic World. Don't get me wrong, I'm gonna always go see a Jurassic Park and Jurassic World movie, but there's just certain things in Dinotopia, like guys, you got a whole freaking Air Force with like a bunch of pterodactyls. Like, that is so unique. That is so cool to me. And just seeing man and human, just seeing humans and dinosaurs cohabitate together, I don't know, that's so cool. And then you're in this most beautiful city, Waterfall City. So giving a modern take on it, I think that'd be fantastic. And I know it's gonna be funny too. Like, I know if they're gonna have fun with this film, I think, oh my goodness. Imagine seeing, because guys, anybody can wash up on Dinotopia. So they can do something savage, like let's say a United States president once washed up on Dinotopia. We'll say Abraham Lincoln, because guess what? They made him what was it? I forget what movie they made that of Abraham Lincoln, but they made him like a zombie slayer or something. Hey man, say Abraham Lincoln washed up the Dinotopia, ruled over there for a little bit. He figured out how to escape, even though in Dinotopia, there's really no way to escape, but he was the only one to secretly escape. And yeah, and then he comes back to go be the president of, the United States of America. So that would be kind of savage if something like that were to happen, but he still keeps Dinotopia as a whole secret. And then, oh my gosh, man, just the creativity you can have with Dinotopia is just out of this world, like just completely out of this world in my opinion. So, and excuse me guys, I'm putting my hand down constantly. I ain't gonna lie, my arm is getting tired. Like, Black Widow don't look really heavy, but when you're holding your arm out like this and trying to, show her off to the camera, it can get kind of heavy some. But yeah, man, imagine when Black Widow's gonna hit full size. It's gonna be, you're really gonna tire me out. But anyway, so really guys, that's just my thoughts on Dinotopia. I'm not here to say that it's 1000% better than Jurassic Park. I'm not here to say none of that. I'm just saying it's got a lot of potential, and with the right people behind it, it can be something very big if it ever turned into something, if it ever came back and got rebooted and come back to live stream, whether it be a movie or a TV show, or a movie then a TV show, I think it'll be fantastic. And I don't know why, this is just my opinion, but I feel like the writers of Dune, like the new one, I feel like they would do pretty good with a film like this, with just a story in general like this. But that's all I gotta say, guys. It's your boy Al King with Storm Dagger Films. Do you agree with me, disagree with me? Let me know what you guys think. I'll be catching y'all next video. Black Widow says bye. Have a good one, y'all.